It's official, a major Lego Fortnite Star Wars collab is coming to the game very soon. And so we're going to take a look at 10 things that we need as part of that crossover. So Epic themselves have officially announced the brand new Lego Fortnite Star Wars collab, and it's going to be arriving very soon on May the 3rd. Not only that, but the Lego Fortnite Twitter themselves have also put out a tweet saying that these are the bricks you're looking for. And so with that of course being a very obvious reference to this famous scene from the original movie, it remains to be seen exactly what we're going to be getting in Lego Fortnite as part of this collab. And so first things first, we need to talk about Star Wars building prefabs. It really does feel like it's pretty much guaranteed that we're going to be getting these in some way, but whether or not they'll be sold in the item shop or given away for free, we'll have to wait and see. Lego Fortnite would be absolutely mad not to give us some kind of Star Wars building prefabs, and let's be real, there's tons of choices that they could go with. Imagine being able to build the Mos Eisley Cantina in your desert. I feel like Star Wars fans would go absolutely mad to be able to do this in the Lego mode. I reckon we can take things a step further though and give us the ability to build Jabba's palace. It's got to be one of the most iconic locations in the history of Star Wars, and once again, being able to build that in the desert biome in Lego Fortnite would blow fans' minds. But I think fans could go even more crazy if they gave us the ability to build Fortress Vader. I mean, we've already got lava caves in the game, why not give us the chance to essentially create our own version of Mustafar? But every Lego Fortnite fan knows that we have very recently got vehicles in the game, so there has never been a better opportunity to give us Star Wars vehicle prefabs. All of the vehicles that we got as part of Mechanical Mayhem are of course ground vehicles, and it seems pretty obvious to say that there are of course very famous vehicles from the world of Star Wars that also work on land, with one of my favourites of course being the speeder bikes from Return of the Jedi. Having the ability to build this in Lego Fortnite and cruise around your survival world could be incredible, but it's not the only thing that we could possibly get, because everybody knows that land speeders also exist in Star Wars. These are known pretty famously for being used in the desert, which is of course one of the major biomes we've got in Lego Fortnite. But why not go a step further and give us the chance to build our own pod racers? I mean, sure, certain parts of the Phantom Menace movie were not necessarily that popular with Star Wars fans, but I've got to say, all would be forgiven if they gave us the chance to build pod racers on our survival worlds. But who says that vehicle prefabs need to stick to the ground? How about we take things into the air? Tons of talented players have already started building their own air vehicles anyway, with some even giving Star Wars vehicles a go, such as the X-Wing. But for those of us who are far less talented, I would absolutely love some kind of vehicle prefab for an X-Wing. I'm not really sure I've got the patience to try and build that thing myself, but if you gave me a prefab for it, I am 100% down. We could even take things over to the dark side though and maybe give us a TIE fighter. Just like I mentioned before, amazing talented Lego Fortnite creators have already attempted to build this thing themselves, and they've done an amazing job, to be honest. But I would still absolutely love some kind of official prefab, because my building skills are not really up to scratch. But if we had to go with one vehicle prefab that pretty much every single Star Wars fan would want, it has to be the Millennium Falcon. Sadly, I would say that this seems pretty unlikely, because this would be way too big for a normal vehicle, I think. But I think it's safe to say if they actually did do this for us, all of the bugs and glitches and hate towards the Mechanical Mayhem update would probably be forgiven. But the amazing new Lego Fortnite Star Wars collab doesn't have to end with vehicles and prefabs. How about some Star Wars villagers? I don't know about you, but I can definitely see some kind of Yoda NPC in our villagers giving us all kinds of weird advice. Or perhaps even C-3PO as an NPC. Imagine having the ability to take him with you on one of your adventures. I do feel like he might have to move a little bit quicker than he does in the movies, otherwise we might have a bit of a problem. But if we can't have either of those, how about an Ewok? Okay, I'm fully aware of the fact that these guys might not be the most popular characters in Star Wars history, but I still feel pretty confident that if they allowed us to have an Ewok in one of our villages in Lego Fortnite, people would absolutely love that. Having one of these little dudes riding around with you in a vehicle could be absolute genius, but probably not as mind-blowing as actually giving us Lego versions of Star Wars weapons. Anybody that also plays Battle Royale will of course know that we have had lightsabers in Fortnite many times before, but up to this point there has never been a Star Wars collab in Fortnite where Lego Fortnite was a mode. This will be the first one and the first major opportunity to give us Lego versions of lightsabers. They could be a completely different weapon, or maybe for a short period of time whilst the Star Wars collab is going on, they could actually replace the swords we have in the game. I don't know about you, but I would be perfectly happy just spending my time harvesting resources using a lightsaber. It would be insane. With previous Star Wars collabs, we've also had blasters in the game too. It's actually been leaked that the Wookiee bowcaster is going to be coming to Battle Royale as part of this new Star Wars collab. So I am praying, please bring this to Lego Fortnite 2, maybe even replace the crossbow with it. Even if it's only for a short period of time, I would absolutely love the ability to fire lasers at enemies in Lego Fortnite. I am absolutely begging you, Epic, please do this for the fans. But if we're going to be using brand new Star Wars weapons in Lego Fortnite, we're going to need some enemies to use them against. And in my opinion, the perfect solution is some enemy stormtrooper camps. Once again, these have existed in Battle Royale many times now, and as a Lego Fortnite player, you'll probably already know that we have different camps of NPCs in our survival worlds. It would be so simple just to swap these out for stormtroopers while the collab's going on. I mean, who doesn't want to rinse a few of these guys with a lightsaber and a bowcaster? It would be amazing. But something else that definitely needs to be transferred over from Battle Royale to Lego Fortnite has got to be the Force abilities. I personally think that the best way to bring these to Lego Fortnite would be to use charms to give you these powers. We've had numerous different versions in Battle Royale before, such as Force Throw, Force Push and Force Pull. All you've got to do is bring brand new charms to Lego Fortnite and just make these powers part of that. Everybody is rocking 3 regeneration charms right now in Lego Fortnite because it's by far the most powerful thing, but I will gladly swap that out if you give me the ability to use Force powers. It doesn't have to stop there though, because maybe we could even get Star Wars utilities. We've got numerous different items in Lego Fortnite that go in that utility slot that are really useful, with the most popular ones of course being things like the glider or maybe even the survival compass. But why don't we have some fresh things? I'm thinking Mando's jetpack. That's already existed as an item in Battle Royale, so in my opinion there's absolutely no reason they can't just get that into survival worlds. Or we could go in a slightly different direction and give us some kind of grappling hook. This could essentially be Lego Fortnite's version of the grapple gun that we've had in Battle Royale, and it would be a much more powerful version of the grappler that we've already got. It could work exactly the same as it does in Battle Royale matches, where you attach to something, it will launch you into the air, and then you can start gliding afterwards to travel all over the place in Lego Fortnite. And of course the most important thing would be, if this came to Lego Fortnite from the world of Star Wars, it would have to be infinite charges. Because right now that is what everybody absolutely hates about the current grappler that we've got. But there's actually something that's way more simple than that I'd love to see in the Star Wars Lego Fortnite collab. And that is just a Star Destroyer in the sky in my Lego survival world. They've done it in Battle Royale before, where you can look up into the distance and just see a Star Destroyer floating there. You couldn't necessarily use it to do anything, but quite frankly, I don't even care. I just want that Star Wars vibe in my survival world. Unfortunately to me, that does seem quite unlikely, but if it was going to happen, I'd be perfectly okay with them taking it even further and sticking the Death Star in the sky. I'd just be stood there for hours at a time staring up at the thing. Most of us hate nighttime in Lego Fortnite, but if you've got that in the sky, I don't think we'd even care. But failing that, how about they give us some official Lego Fortnite Star Wars modes created in UEFN? It does seem quite often at the moment that Epic decides to give us these brand new mini-games that they've actually officially created. They've done it numerous times before, dropping small mini-games for us, with some of them actually being quite popular with fans. But there has never been a better time to do this once again than when this Star Wars collab drops. Star Wars has such a huge fan base that I genuinely think you would pull people from other Fortnite modes into these minigames if they did them. I am very much hoping for some kind of 1v1 lightsaber duel mode. That would be so much fun. And so there we have it, people, with the brand new Lego Fortnite collab arriving in the game on May the 3rd. That is 10 things that I think we need as part of that crossover. That is everything that I've got for you in today's video. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace out.